Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be practicing pickup skills with a bad haircut. I've got an email here from a viewer, and the interesting thing that this brings up is that human beings will do more to avoid pain than they will do to gain pleasure. And so if you're watching this video, there's probably some part of your pickup game, your dating game, or your relationship game that you're looking to improve in your life. And the interesting thing is we as human beings, we tend to fear the unknown. And when it comes to women, obviously, what does a guy fear more than anything? Obviously, he fears getting rejected. He fears looking like a fool. He fears people laughing at him. But getting rejected or asking a girl out and getting turned down is just as natural as breathing. You got to get through the nose in order to get to the yeses. And it's just like a baseball player. I mean, you miss 100% of the pitches that you don't swing at. Something to think about. And so, back to what I was saying is that people will do more to avoid pain than they'll do to gain pleasure. And so they go through all kinds of mental gyrations in order to psych themselves up or psych themselves out of doing something that they know they need to do. And this particular guy is kind of, in essence, writing into me, basically saying, hey, this is my excuse for not practicing is because I got a fucked up haircut, basically. What do you think of that, Corey? So he says, hey, Corey, over the past week I've been studying your products and watching your videos, and I have a question more like an issue. I just got a haircut and decided that I wanted to try this new hairstyle that I have been wanting to get for almost a year now. Well, it turns out this is not my look, and I'm kind of embarrassed to show this bad hairstyle. Who gives a fuck? It doesn't matter. 200 years from now, 300 years from now, nobody's going to give a fuck about your shitty hairstyle or your bad haircut. They're just, or your credit report, or what kind of car you drove, or the fact that that girl rejected you in 9th grade and everybody laughed about you. It's not going to fucking matter. Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to give a shit. And so you're going to stop. Number one, you got to stop caring about what other people think because it really doesn't matter. When you worry about what other people think, you basically are associating your own identity as being good or bad with whether or not people accept you. And if you go around through life hoping to find people that like you and accept you, you're going to be one unhappy person. He says, now right after I got it, I started thinking negative thoughts, but after a couple hours, I looked at it as a massive mistake learned, and I should give myself credit for even having the balls to try a new look. Now you're talking. Good job. He says, but how can I explain this train wreck on my head and still improve my social skills? As a man, you don't have anything to prove to anybody. You don't have to justify your shitty bad haircut. And so if you're hanging with a chick and she's looking at your hair and talking to her, it's like, don't be staring at my bad fucked up haircut. It's going to take a few weeks to grow out, but be nice or I'm going to put you over my knee and I'm going to give you a pankin'. It's another cute way. One of my girlfriends used to say that all the time. And so I stole it and I use it. And I use it with women. It's a fun way to say spanking, a pankin'. Love is playful and fun. It's never serious, and it's just goofy and silly. It's all about smiling, all about having a good time. So don't worry about it. If a chick says, wow, your hairstyle doesn't really fit your face, just say, I know. I was like, I wanted to get this hairstyle for a year, and I got it for a year, and I fucking hate it. You just say, who cares? It doesn't fucking matter. Your haircut doesn't make who you are. Well, I mean, what happens? I fucking shave my hair because I like it this way. It's easy and low maintenance. You know what's funny? I was up in Orlando recently. I spent a lot of time with some friends and people that I hadn't hung out with in a couple of years just because I hadn't been up there a lot. And it wasn't until recently I had a lot of time to hang out with. And they're all like, oh, you should let your hair grow out. It's like, because like they all used to hang out with me when I had longer hair. I was like, I like it this way. This is the favorite hairstyle I've ever had. I like it. I like that my hair the way it is. But it's comical. And if I gave a shit what other people thought, it would really matter. But the thing is like, what about, I should grow my hair. What about what I want? What about the fact that I like it this way? It fucking cracks me up. But new people I meet or women, they're like, oh, I think your hair's so sexy. I love the way it feels, I love the way it feels on my body. It's like, come on, man. You got to be who you are. It's people that really love you and really care about you, they'll accept you the way you are, even with your fucked up haircut. And those that don't, well, they ain't real friends. They're what I like to refer to as posers. So he says, I just thought about listen to this. He says, I just thought about waiting until my hair grows back to normal, but that could take a couple of weeks or even a month. Exactly. Get your fucking ass to the mall. I did a YouTube video a while back called Improving Your Social Skills. So if you haven't watched that yet and you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses not to go talk to women or talk to people to improve your social skills so you can flirt with people wherever you go, then watch the video Improving Your Social Skills. So if you Google Coach Corey Wayne Improving Your Social Skills, that video will come up. Watch it, go to the mall and practice that, and practice it over and over, and be okay with bombing, be okay with getting rejected, be okay with women not liking your haircut, be okay with women not finding you attractive, be okay with women not finding you funny, because it really doesn't fucking matter. All you're really looking for is you want to engage with other human beings in a way to find out, am I in or am I out? Am I at least a 5 or better in her eyes, or am I out? And if you're a 5 or better, make a date. Get a phone number. And if you're a 4 or lower, hey, it was nice chatting with you. Have a great day. And you'll just simply move on to the next one. That's all you need to do. Repetition is the mother of skill. And so quit bullshitting yourself. Quit giving yourself excuses as to why you need to stay home and not go out and I'm afraid what people are going to think. It's like, oh, well, my hair grows out. I'll be attractive when my hair grows out. And so therefore, I'll get a date then. And so I'll do nothing right now. And then my life won't get any better. It's like, so think about it this way. What if you don't get off your ass? What if you don't go and say you wait 3 weeks or a month for your hair to grow out? Now you've missed a whole month that you could have been getting better. And then what happens if a month from now, when you finally decide to get your ass in gear, you just start practicing, and like the second day you run into this ultra hot girl, and because you're not ready and you haven't practiced, you just freeze up like a fucking ice statue or something, and your mind goes blank and you can't do nothing. That's what will happen. Then you'll be kicking yourself in the ass going, I should have gotten out there and practiced. So just get your ass to the mall, make mistakes, get rejected. It's okay. As a matter of fact, you should have the attitude that all women want you, even though it's not going to be the case. Most women aren't going to like you, and they're not going to feel the same way. They're going to have a boyfriend, or just, it is what it is. You just got to get through the no's in order to get the yes. So get your ass to the mall and start practicing. So if you have a question you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which will be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, on my website, underneath the email sign-up box, is a box that has a link that will take you right to the Amazon Kindle download page. Once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device, on the right-hand side, there's a button you can click to download one of their free e-reader apps for your smartphone, tablet device, or your computer. It only takes a matter of seconds to download and install the app and complete the purchase of my book. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in these video newsletters, the articles on my website, and my ebook, you can show your appreciation by going to my website right now, and on the Wibia toolbar, which will be at the bottom of your screen, click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.